Alright, welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. So, Loud Resistance is out, and by the time you see this video, it'll have been out for a day. And I decided that I'm going to try out Portugal. So, Portugal has a thing in their focus tree that interested me very greatly. So I decided to do just a little bit of, like, not maintenance, just set up stuff. So I did my research, I decided on my stuff, and sent all my units to train and shit. So, the thing I want to do is the Fifth Empire. And the only reason is because it makes everybody in the world hate you. So, yeah. That'll be funny. Oh, I guess that's fine. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to do one division training because I'm pretty weak at the beginning, so I want to be able to just sort of get as much stuff as possible, ideally. So that'd be great. Go on. Actually, no, it doesn't really matter. I don't have to set them up. Alright. No division basic training, that's fine. Although I suppose I could get some... what are my divisions like? This is actually a decent division. It's coming with his ass, but it's not bad. This division is awful. This division is also awful. In fact, how is the suppression these days? Is cavalry still the best thing? I don't know. Where's the suppression stat? That is a good question. Do cavalry... No, they definitely do give suppression. I'm just blind as... Okay, there we go. 8 suppression versus 3 and versus 9. But this is going to be a lot more expensive than this to put in things, so yeah. Alright. So this is going to be interesting because I'm not very good at Hoi 4. In fact, I might as well also show you my production. Or not my production, my construction. There we go. Yeah, I'm not very good at Hoi 4. I find that I'm a bit too... I don't know what the word is. I'm a bit too set in stone what my strategies are, and because of that, I don't tend to do very good. Yeah, so I start out as... Oh yeah, so actually, I started with these two national spirits. In fact, I might as well show a few more things. The scrolling wheel, I fucking love this shit. The search bar, I fucking love this shit. So in order to get rid of okay, so actually I might as well read out what these do. So unreliable army, minus 10 division org, minus 25 recruit population, minus 5 war support, minus 5 division attack. So, the unreliable army, all you gotta do is just do this, 70 days, and boom, it's gone. I don't really care about that, though, because I want to focus on other things. Like I want to start going into the Fifth Empire, I want to start doing my industry stuff. When I go to war, that's when I'll probably pick that, just so I can get it. Now, the other problem is the Unstable Republic, minus 0.5 daily political power, minus 0.5 weekly stability, which is awful, but it's not as bad as you think, as I'll show you in a second, and minus 20 construction speed. So, how to get rid of that? You have to do Restore the Monarchy, the Kingdom Reunited, the Fifth Empire, Proudly Alone, Allow Free Elections, or Reorganize of the Communist Party. And those are all pretty far down the political branch. So that's less than ideal. In fact, so yeah, this is my good division template, and I'm actually not getting any artillery, so any artillery that I lose is just gonna be gone, but that's whatever. I don't know how aggressive Fifth Empire Portugal is, especially because how can you really be aggressive? Like, you have to go overseas to be aggressive, because you're not gonna beat Spain unless you attack them during the Civil War. Speaking of which, actually, this interface looks different. Maybe it's just because there's more options, so there's actually a scroll bar here now. Oh yes, the intel. I don't have much intel because... Yeah, I'm probably not going to get much intel, to be honest, because I just don't have the civilian economy to spare right now. Maybe when I go to war, and I can go up to a war economy. In fact, if I can go up to a total MOB, then I might start doing some spy shenanigans, but I'm just too weak of a nation. So, what do I need to do to support the nationalists? The Spanish Civil War needs to be begun, and nationalist Spain needs to exist, and then I could start to help them out. Alright, that's fine. So I could do some Navy stuff. So what's down this military path here? Army leader cost. Starting planning skill on new army leaders. Interesting. Usually whenever there's an effect like that, it also gives all your current leaders that boost as well. So that's interesting. So I don't really want to generate any leaders until I grab that. That's not too far down the tree though, so it's not too far out my way. Okay. Naval stuff I don't care too much about. What about this? Extra manpower is nice. Even more extra manpower is nice. And actually, it seems like Portugal gets a shit ton of non-core manpower. So that's very interesting. Integrate Mozambique, integrate Angola. I become control. Oh, no, I ain't giving you fuckers. I am a European, damn it. So I'm going to keep my colonies, and you're gonna like it. All right, let's see. So infrastructure. All right, so this is colonial stuff. I don't really care about colonial stuff. My colonies are garbage. I mean, industry stuff and the mainlands. I think that's probably what I want to go down for a little while, especially to get an extra research slot as soon as possible, because I started with 2 research slots, and that's fucking garbo. Oh, I don't think I've actually talked about this yet. So, my leader has conservative nationalists, which gives extra weekly stability, which cancels out the unstable republic. And I get a 20% construction infrastructure speed. So yeah, pretty good. Alright. Do I have a silent workhorse? Technocrat, what the fuck's that? Oh, just research, nice, okay. Sadly it doesn't look like I have... Oh, I do have a silent workhorse, but I need to allow free elections or do limited self-rule. Damn it. Alright, whatever. So what is there to take then? There is... a war industrialist? No. Financial expert's not bad, because with him, that'll allow me to get 0 consumer goods factories. Although I kind of prefer to find another way around that, because I don't really want to spend 150 political power on him. Or just to have him in general, because there's probably better stuff like better research speed and civ factory construction. I'll take that, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and... let's actually dupe this template. So, duplicate it, and this, I'm just going to call this the training template. In fact, I might even remove the artillery on the... in fact, actually what I'm going to do instead is... because it would be 10 to remove the training templates. And if I were to do this instead... yeah, because I would want to remove both of those, so... yeah, actually, instead of doing that, just delete that and make the training template into this template. Yeah, just give it more infantry over time. Alright, so... since I have historical on, the AI will probably have a historical looking civil war. Well, I don't know, maybe the AI will do some fucky stuff. We'll see. Also, my god, air experience gives you fucking nothing. Or not air experience, air training gives you no air experience. That might be because these guys are done training. Alright. Alright, so I have some close air support and tactical bombers, that's fine. And yeah, I want to get a bunch of Navy experience. Yeah, these guys are fully trained, but I want the Navy experience. That's the reason why I'm still doing this. Alright, machine tools. I usually go dispersed industry, but that's because I'm a major power with a lot of research slots, so I'm going to constantly be updating my techs and shit. But since I'm a weak nation with only 2 research slots, I'm going to take concentrate. You and your naval treaties, damn it. Being a bunch of nerds. Alright, let's have this go straight to here. Why do I have one less naval dockyard? I start out with... oh, because I'm using one for... I'm using one for repairs, that's why. Alright. My army experience gain is kind of crap, but that's fine. Yeah, so I get a research slot here, here, and here. Yeah, this research slot is quite far down because I have to grab these 3 before I can grab this, so... This research slot isn't too far down, because I just need one of these three, so it's just boom, 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 boom. So it's not too bad. I might rush to grab that research slot, and then this research slot over here is not a big priority, but having it would be nice. Oh. Yeah, my civilian economy is garbage. Let's see, so what are the allies doing? Well, actually, I have it set to historical, so they're probably going to be doing historical things. Service overseas. Who the hell is this man? Leon Blum. Stability increase. Ethiopia's capitulated because they're bad. Minus 20% land lease tension. And 50% focus on defense. Interesting. Yeah, so France has a interesting focus tree now. So they have their industry path, which the more time you input into it, the more output you'll get. So that's kind of nice. Although it's very annoying that, like, if you want the most out of your industry, then you have to hold off on getting 2 more research slots. That's really annoying. This is... Actually, I think this is the same thing that France had before La Resistance. Actually, it might be slightly different, but this seems very similar to what they used to have. And then they have their political branch, which is... Oh boy, that's big. And Spain. Yeah, Spain is like... Jesus Christ. I think Spain might have the biggest focus tree now. I mean, even though, like, realistically, these are cut off into, like, 3 sections. Like, the section is, like, here, here. Well, actually, wait, no. Actually, no, that's, like, part of, like, both these sections here, kind of. I don't know. Yeah, no, like, the Spanish focus tree is set off into, like, 6 sections. And depending on which path you take is the path that you get. So, there's theoretically, like, 6 different unique ways to play Spain. So, Spain is actually probably the most interesting nation to play now. Just because of all the different paths you could take. Give me my damn research, damn it. I'm going to be so far behind technologically because I've got no fucking research slots at the beginning of the game. Let's see. Oh. Alright, that was a big-ass lag spike. Alright, so the Spanish Civil War seems a bit different. But that's just because the states have been changed up a little bit in the north. Yes, the nationalists, Jose San Giorgio, Division Org, War Support, and then we have Manuel Azana. Alright. I assume he'll probably get replaced soon enough, and he'll also probably get replaced with Franco and the communist guy, whatever the hell he's called. A Navy mutiny! The Revolutionary Organization of the Fleet, blah 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 blah, has organized mutiny among our Navy, putting several officers under arrest. The purpose of this naval revolt, led by the destroyer Dow, is to sail to Spanish ports in the Mediterranean and take part in the Spanish Civil War, siding with the Republicans. However, the hesitation of some of the crew have hindered the success on the mutineers, and we will have an opportunity to stop them. We will attempt to stop the rebels. Rebel ships have a chance to succeed and transfer to Spain. Communist support will affect the number of rebel ships and the chance to leave. Well, I don't have very much communist support, so are you saying that I should just ban communism? The mutiny has been crushed thanks to the swift actions taken by our loyal coastal forces. The rebels have been arrested and punished according to their treacherous acts. To prevent further insubordination attempts, we have replaced the crews on the ships involved in this revolt by reliable sailors, afflicted with our organizations. Very nice. I did literally nothing. Yeah, I did literally nothing, and then I got something out of it. Very nice. Alright. So now that the Spanish Civil War has fired off, ooh, boy, I'm far out, man. I do kind of want to grab another research slot, but I'm okay with 3 research slots for the time being, and I do want to get down to the 5th Empire so I can get rid of this awful effect here, so... Alright, so National Spain gets helped by the Civil War. They get 10,000 manpower. I gain National Spirit, Volunteers in War, which allows me to send volunteers at 0 world tension. I could send 3 extra volunteers. I don't really want to send volunteers to Spain, but you know what I will do? Ooh, they have a military junta. Alright. Negotiate license? What? Wait, you need access to National Spain production in order to make a request for a production license request. Okay then. What I want to do is I want to send them some guns. Actually, I probably can't send guns. Yeah. And I don't really want to... I mean, as I could make some troops and then send them over to Spain. I don't have enough towed artillery, though, to really do that. You know, I just want to keep doing my 1 division training. If I could, yeah, I would like another military factory. I could start getting some towed artillery, but whatever. Now, I wonder if I could see the penalties on the provinces. I can. So, now in the Spanish Civil War, there's the unplanned offensive, which gives minus 75% division speed, minus 50% organization regain, and minus 90% division attack. Jesus, fuck. It's pretty awful. It is pretty damn awful. But yeah, you could spend like political power to get rid of it. But I would assume that there is a legitimate reason to keep this in your like border territories, because then it reduces the enemy's attack. Although well, actually I don't know how this means exactly. So does it mean like if a unit is standing on this tile and they attack, that their attack is reduced, or if somebody's attacking into the tile, that they take the penalty? I don't know. I'm gonna start researching the industry techs, or at least the level 2 versions. Alright, so what are these collaboration governments? It has occupation modifier and new regime in Angola. Create collaboration governments. Interesting. Portuguese Legion, I get 5% recruitable. 5%? Oh wait, that's recruitable population, not... what is the modifier? Just recruitable population? Wait. Yeah, that's recruitable population factor, not just straight up recruitable population, I think. So it's different, I'm pretty sure. I could send the nationalists some men, but no, I'm good. I also need 7 divisions to be able to send off men, so again, I'm good. So martyrdom for Primo de Rivera. Huh. I guess maybe they're going down the democratic path. Yeah. So instead of going communist, they're going democratic. Okay, that's why this ugly dude is here still. Interesting that the game doesn't tell you how long is left for their things anymore. I guess maybe if you have more intel, it'll tell you that. Ooh, damn, Italy's already got too much decryption, damn. Same with Germany, I guess that makes sense though. Soviets, nope, they're open. America is open. I'm also apparently quite sick right now. Japan, though, is closed. Oh god, yeah, I don't know if you can actually hear it in my voice, but I'm getting quite sick. That's fine, though. We'll keep trucking on, and I'll just have to keep clearing my throat. Alright, so the nationalists cleaned up the north. Very nice. Although, yeah, they're probably going to have a slow grind in order to take the rest of Spain. Just because of those nasty penalties. Alright, so national syndicalism. So I lose 20 stability, I gain 10 war support, I gain daily fascism support, I get a fascist demagogue, I also get a political power guy and weekly stability guy. That sounds very nice, actually. I think I'll take that. Too bad I'm not going to be able to take that immediately because I decided to spend my political power on research speed. Whoops. So as Portugal, I believe the only resource I really have is tungsten and chromium, apparently. That's nice. And tungsten is a useful thing. Unlike chromium, that's kind of fucking useless, but whatever. Yeah, Romania and Yugoslavia are both trading with me. That's very nice of them. I might try to build up a spy network. The problem is I'd have to figure out who I can and can't attack. So I could join the Axis to do the 5th Empire. I could deal with the Japanese threats. I can expand. So annex war goal on any nation owning Guangzhou, Nanning, Yunnan, Shanghai, Shaanxi, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's not really much directly under the Fifth Empire. And honestly, I feel like joining the Axis would just be more powerful than this, but it's not as fun, damn it. I need everybody to want me dead. Yeah, let's keep bumping up my training division. In fact, this actually be a fine garrison division, so I'm actually going to change it over to that. There we go. And I'll make a duplicate division, and I'll just call that like training. And switch over to that so I can get more. So I can just get more points. And let's give them like. I don't know, let's give them a clover. Fuck not. So yeah, let's take a look down here again. So I can recover Brazil, which if I have to do that by war, I don't know how I'm going to do that because America's going to clap my cheeks if I try that. Anti-democratic raids, I don't particularly care. Alright, so what do I need to do to go down further? I need support for MNS, and the UK needs to be at war. Okay. UK at war, and I need 40% fascist support. Okay, so if I want to go down here, I have to do it now, unfortunately. Intervention. Can I bypass this if the Spanish Civil War? Okay, the following will bypass the focus. I do want to grab this these research bonuses. That's kind of nice, but at the same time, they're not particularly useful to me though. Army reorg, industry, and 1 civilian factory. Construction speed, 2 civilian factories, 4 civilian factories. Huh. I kind of prefer this one actually, just because of the increased construction speed, but those extra civilian factories are kind of tempting considering just how shit my economy is right now. Alright, let's go ahead and do military. Alright, I'll always give military factories, so I'm actually going to go down here, grab 3, then grab the research slot. Concentrated industry, very nice. I could get more resources, but that's not a big deal, to be honest. Yeah, I can actually start researching some war techs. It's very nice. I might want to grab a military theorist as well, because my army experience is not going up nearly as fast as I would like it to. Yep, the Spanish Civil War seems to be at a bit of a stalemate. The hell's this man? Jose Antonio Primo de Rivera. Alright then. Oh, alright, so the anarchists have risen up. So, the anarchists are interesting, actually. As I don't fully know, like, what the hell. Yeah, it looks like they're very aggressive, and they want to just murder everybody. It's interesting. Yeah, when I was deciding who I would play for this series, it was between Portugal and either Carlist Spain or Anarchist Spain. And I decided to go with Portugal in the end just because having everybody in the world hate me at the same time is just kind of funny. So yeah, the Republicans are probably dead as dicks. Also, the Anarchists have a funny modifier. Death before surrender. So you have to kill them to the very last man, and it's quite funny. Pain in the ass if you're against them, but if you are them, that's just funny. Yeah, this one division that I have training is not ideal, but I might want to start upgrading my divisions instead of upgrading it to get more points. Alright, so yeah, there's armored cars now. That's a new tech. I think they're mostly used for suppression. Yeah, 2.5 suppression, that's about as much as a cavalry unit. Amphibious tanks? I don't know if I've ever used amphibious tanks. Would they even be that good? Like, would amphibious tanks be, like, the defining factor for whether or not my naval invasion succeed or not? I don't know. I've never used them. Alright, let's grab... Where is it? I don't know why the hell it put me on my political side of my focus tree, but whatever. Hindenburg ain't dead. Guangxi clique joined Chinese United Front. That's kind of annoying. They're scared of the Japs, though. Understandable. And again, I can't see what Japan is doing because I've got bad decryption. It's like really bad. Yeah, so actually, if I look at the intelligence agency, no, not intelligence agency, if I look at Intel Ledger. So yeah, fascist gives 15%, democratic gives 20%, communist gives, actually, communists give less information, interestingly. That's interesting. So why can I see the Soviet Union but not Germany? Well, I mean, export focus versus limited exports, that's why, so. Yeah, the fascists all have limited exports, which is causing them to have less intel being given out, that's why. Yeah, versus the Soviets who have export focus and the Allies who are all just basically giving out information like it's candy. Alright, I'll get another research slot pretty soon, that'll be very nice. Let's take a look at my production. Also, did they change these buttons? I feel like they changed these buttons. I'm not sure though. I know they added a button in the intelligence agency, but I don't know if they've changed them. Yeah, I'm gonna want some... probably some more artillery and support equipment. Radio is pretty important these days, because more information is always nice. And more artillery? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna probably be running the classic, just 7-2 infantry division, just because it's a simple division to make, and it's decent. Although I'm probably gonna want to grab, what do you call it, Marines, so I can do naval invasions. Because yeah, if I'm gonna reclaim my empire, then I'm gonna want to take Brazil, which is overseas. I don't actually know what else Portugal had in their colonial empire. I don't tend to pay too much attention to Portugal because, well, Portugal did pretty good. Every other European basically did better. So, Japan's attacking China. Cool. I don't particularly care. Although then again, I could invade China. That's a thought. A lot of stuff is happening. A lot of stuff I don't particularly care about. I really wish I could know what Germany's doing. In fact, Germany actually would be quite fun to play nowadays because you don't have to stress over the MIFO bills anymore. I always hated playing Germany for that, so if I were to ever play Germany, it would be as the Imperial Germany. Or I would just be stressing the whole time while playing Germany because I'm like, oh god, the MIFO bills. Oh god. But yeah, no, now that's just an automatic thing, and you have to actually say that you don't want them anymore. Which is dumb. I don't know why you'd ever not want the MIFO bills. Because they're fucking great. Look at that shit. That shit's great. Yeah, the Spanish Civil War is probably going to keep going for a little while because... Ah, good. Franco's here now. He looks a lot better than he used to. Yeah, so the Franco's going to have to kill the anarchists, which is going to take fucking ages, so... weekly stability, political power gain, very nice. So I got my silent workhorse in the end. And I'm also even getting stability for it, so that sounds quite nice. Yeah, I'm getting 0.1 stability, what, a week? 0.1 stability, yeah, every week. Yeah, the car lists don't seem to be popping up, because I assume they would have popped up by now if they were going to. Get my research slot, damn it. Yeah, I need 40% for the political path, right? Yeah, 40%, or in order to go down this path, I need the UK to be at war. And then this path, I'd have to... Well, if I want the bonus, then I have to do it before the Civil War ends, so... That'll be interesting. I get cheaper planes, that's kind of interesting. And I have better planes as well. And then yeah, there's this where it gives me the construction speed bonus. I could start going down my naval path, pretty much purely just to get this research slot down here. And that would allow me to get a lot more ships, just get better subs. I don't hate that, actually. Yeah, I start preparing my navy now, so that when I finally do go to war, it'll be a bit stronger. Yeah, that sounds good. And for my research, might want to start doing some naval researches. Submarines are a bit ahead of time, and that's all I really want, to be honest. That's ahead of time. Well, that's ahead of time. I guess, yeah, something naval related. I don't particularly know what, though. I mean, probably just... actually, let's get the trade interdiction. Yeah. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this video. So I'm probably going to do a lot of Hearts of Iron 4 videos this week and RimWorld videos this week. So I think what I might do is I'll maybe, like, I'll do RimWorld tomorrow, and then Hoi 4, then RimWorld Hoi 4 until the end of the week. And then I'll try to fit the 4 games that I have currently into my weekly schedule. That's going to be interesting. I'll see you next time.